I've never once had that like biological impulse match with like best partner. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And I'm almost 40 now, and I understand like old Chinese people setting up arranged marriages because here's in high school, when you're in high school, you're like, oh wow, butterflies in my stomach. This is the most interesting thing in the world. And then later on in life, you're like, you get fucking kidney stones, for example, and the remnants of whatever buzz of romance that doesn't help you if you're like hit with back taxes or something, like the type of shit that's going to start piling on later in life. It doesn't get easier, okay? When you're in high school, college, whatever, that's when your parents are taking care of you. You sort of have this runway set up for everything to be easy for you. That's when it's like the easiest, and it gradually gets worse and worse and worse. And it's not something to be pessimistic about, because they're the benefits that come as you establish yourself and get your life the way you want it. That far outweighs the negatives, but the negatives keep piling on. And it's specifically, it's shit that a solid partner will make. Will either Your partner will either amplify this shit, or she'll make it go away. Okay, it's either you have somebody who is like, when shit hits the fan, they have a level head. They're helping you fucking find your checkbook, whatever stupid thing was gonna ruin your day. She's helping you and she's smiling, or she's like a dumb, useless bitch that's not helping you. And when that happens, when you're face to face with a dumb, useless bitch, and you're like under pressure because you're gonna, whatever, lose your house, lose your job, or your life is so fucked. Because women don't know. Also, women don't know. Like, she doesn't know that being 27 and working at Texas Roadhouse is like you have your head in a guillotine. She doesn't know that.
Yeah.
She probably thinks it's fun. Like, she would date a guy that pushes around a mop bucket if her feels were in the, if she had the right feels from that. So like, that's all I'm saying. I think from watching you two, I feel like I think chat is fucking with you. I feel like you're a good guy though.
I appreciate that.
And I feel like, dude, I don't want to say anything negative about your girl. I think CK is like, I think you probably need something better. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying this like, I'm trying to be as tender as possible. I'm not a tender guy. I think she does the night shift at IHOP.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't picture her doing anything other than that. You know what I mean?
That was part of why we broke up. I tried so long to get her to go to, I mean, I know I'm not in a good situation, but it was like, I tried so long to get her to go to school. She went to community college and dropped out, and it just became this thing where she was just like, she was okay sitting around doing nothing, and like there was no motivation to do better, because it was like we were comfortable enough but like couldn't do anything, and like I wasn't happy with that at all, and I was like, I'll live my life broker without you to try to figure out my shit. Like I'll do that. Like I'm really in a, like I don't have much time. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. I mean, there is a point where, because I did this. The reason I'm talking is because I did this myself. I changed colleges to go chase after my high school sweetheart, and she was just a fucking turd. Like she slept in on graduation because she was on Lexapro, and it made her sleep all fucking day, and we even lived together after college, and it was just like from age 23 to 26, I was just time burning. Like what you have when you're young and what you have less of as you approach your 30s is time. And time is what you use. You use the time energy, you transform it into meta energy, you transform it into monetary energy, you transform it into life, vitality, family, etc. That's what you trade your time for. But I was burning I was burning my time on this stupid bitch because I like biologically felt, oh my god, she's the one. She's the one for me. But every other signal aside from my nuts was telling me that this is just like a fucking anchor. Like, you're an anchor person. You belong in the gutter, which is where she is now. What a fuck. Actually, no. I think she's a mom now, so good for her. But point being, not the one. She found her beta bucks, but that is good for her. I'm not gonna say anything negative about someone who went out to have a child. That's a good move for her. But took her fucking 20 years to figure it out. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. That's my 2 cents.
I appreciate that for
stick my nose in your life, but I also want to just tell you what I went through.
No, I actually sincerely appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like, I needed to hear that from somebody else. Because, like, you know, none of my friends back home like give a fuck. They're all like fucking losers too, to be honest.
Well, it's like, so fake friends. So it's like the ones where it's like,
It's just all proximity bullshit at the end of the day.
and it's like, you know, they're really there to help you out, but like at the same time, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about with that.
So,
Like,
I begged for, well, not begged, you know, yeah, basically, I begged for like years for like things to get better, for like things to change, you know, like wake up at a decent time, like help me clean the house, like don't be a slut, you know, all this kind of shit, and it just never fucking happened. And then, you know, it's like, that shit might be cool like 19 to 21, but that shit is really not fucking cool now.
Mm-hmm. Did you say don't be a slut?
Slob.
Slob. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
yeah, the Nightmare X I told you about, my most recent one, it was like the same way. It was like, you know, she said, oh yeah, my mom's gonna help me like pay rent and electricity. Never did that. Like, I would always come home because like she started skipping work, the job I fucking got for her, and like I had to fucking beg for them like not to fucking fire her, as I just thought she was going through some depression bullshit. It's like, yo, I fucking spent thousands of fucking dollars on that bitch.
What was the job you got for her?
I mean, you know, it's like waitress at like, I was a dishwasher and prep cook. Eventually, like, I had to drop that job, go to the paper mill. Like, it wasn't against my bosses, wonderful people, but still to this day, like, me and them are like super fucking tight. And like, I know if I was ever in a fucking pinch, they'd take me back in a heartbeat or like really help me out. But it's just like they couldn't afford to pay me more. The price of everything went through the roof. Now, mind you, she did call me and apologize and say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay you back for everything, but it's also just like, I'm just taking it with a grain of salt. Because it's like, you put me through all that, like I did what no other guy would, and like actually try to fucking help your dumb ass when I found out you fucking relapsed on heroin. Which I didn't even know it was like...
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was that bad an issue. Like, you guys have heard me rant about
Bad
that.
issue? Doing heroin's a bad issue, like, from the
Well,
get-go.
no, meaning, like, I didn't know that it was, like, that she was that, like, I knew that she had, like, a past of, like, you know, alcoholism and whatnot, but I didn't know it was, like, or rather, she told me about how she did heroin, but she made it sound like that was, like, back in high school and not as recent as it actually was.
That's even crazier.
I mean, look, man, it's like...
I'm not judging, it's
like,
just, like,
believe
saying,
me,
like,
I am
heroin.
not one to jump headfirst into a relationship. You can ask all my homies who witnessed it start to finish. It was like... like, you do not open the heart unless it's like, yeah, okay, you can open the heart. And obviously, because you open the heart real quick, then it's like, you just get fucked, you just get hurt. Or it's like, they kind of get bored of the chase, or whatnot, whatever. The fuck bullshit.
I'm gonna go talk to the girls.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you.
Alright, let's see. How are we doing? Oh, sweet. There's
Heavy stuff.
That was,
let air out,
hold
man.
on.
Chris, can I borrow you for a sec?
Annoying against sweet start on makeup. That is.
So I think Jet came up and talked to y'all about how the challenge wasn't supposed to be really about threatening to stick stuff up people's asses and whatnot. It was more just like a sort of a gender reversal, like the women are in charge kind of deal.
I guess we didn't really
They're
get
supposed to
that.
chill out a little bit and not be
Bitches.
bitches. But you got that? You heard that when Jet came in and said that?
Yeah.
Okay. Ignore that.
Oh, okay.
And try to make Cole break.